Take my cover up. What's happening, everybody? Happy Wednesday. We're going to be playing some more Blood in the Clocktower tonight. My name's Dylan. Welcome to Clocktower Academy. Yeah, another Wednesday. We're going to be playing some Onion Pies tonight, which is a Trouble Brewing Plus script. Currently trying to get the room filled up right now. Feeling like it's going to be another light one to start things, at least here. That's kind of been how a lot of these summer games have been going. Just a little light. But yeah. What's happening? How we doing tonight, everyone? I know it's the end of the summer, so everybody's getting their stuff back in order. It's back to school. I know colleges are starting to getting everybody back. Though funny enough, I know like my local group of Blood in the Clocktower, they had like 4 full tables this past Monday. I haven't been available to go to those, but just crazy attendance for those. That's the way to do it, really. It's like online clock tower is cool, but like in-person clock tower is the best. But yeah, trying to get some folks in to play some clock tower today. Let me send a ping again in the chat here in my Discord. What's up, Wecker? How you doing tonight? Yeah, currently we're at here. I'll show you. Pretty busy stream room we've got here. We've got 0 seats filled at the moment. We've had a couple people jump in and out. I'm assuming they'll be back for like when the game starts here. But yeah, it's been a light like few weeks. I know for a while we were getting like pretty packed games. I mean, I wonder if it has something to do with I haven't released a new episode of the podcast in a while. I was just talking to one of my guests for the remaining pods today, so hopefully at minimum I'll get one of those out soon. Play Magic the Gathering Commander. Yeah, I'm not a big TCG guy at all for like any of those games. I see all the stuff with like the Pokemon cards that people collect, and like I'm a 90s kid, so I was like the OG, like one of the OGs, like getting into Pokemon, but I was in it to like collect the cards and just have fun with it, and it's like a whole different beast now. I remember when I was a kid, we would talk about like, oh man, these Pokemon cards, they'll be super valuable when we're older, and just not the case. Like, I mean, it's like not, we like undersold it. It's just like way more popular, way more like of a valuable investment than I would have thought it was going to be, which is very funny. I have no idea where my old cards are. I had cards, like I had a binder at one point in time, but that's I don't know, it's lost to the ether. It got lost in like, all the moves. But yeah, just waiting to get everything filled up. I was yeah, definitely. I heard I literally tossed a lot of old Pokemon. Yeah, it is what it is. What are you gonna do? I have thought about it. Like, I've got an Acme near me, a grocery store that has like one of those Pokemon vending machines, and I kind of feel it calling to me a little bit, but I'm like, I can't do it. I can't make the jump. All right, well, we'll say hi to everybody. I do give the folks on my Discord server like a lot of heads up, but nobody in it. Oh, forgot to turn my virtual camera on. There we go. All right, hello, Scurry, 1985. I had to wait for
hello.
I had to wait for the rest of the room to fill up. I apologize.
Oh, no worries at all. How are you?
I'm doing good. How are you tonight?
Yeah, very good, thank you.
I'll send some pings out in my Discord servers. See if I can get some biters.
Lovely stuff.
It's definitely a thing that I've seen that like it takes a while to fill up like online rooms sometimes when you're going
In
public
fact, I
with it.
could send some out in my own ones, which would probably be a good idea.
Yeah, I mean I got it at 8 right now. Usually like if I once I get to like I mean I like to get it at a teensy territory, so like 7, 8, 9 at least.
Yeah. Oh, so you've got the lobby numbers. Pies only. Great name.
Yeah, I'm gonna be doing this. I'll be doing it earlier, starting starting in a couple weeks after Labor Day. We'll be switching back to 6 p.m. Eastern time, which was my normal streaming time, but my work schedule runs a little long in the summers, so be going back to normal after that. But yeah, feel free to. I don't know if you're in my Discord, Wecker.
Oh, we've
Um,
got a couple of specs. Hello, Topaz Chicken and Sefava. Yo, yo. Tommy Salami.
oh no, Tony Salami was in and out. Tommy Salami. That's a great name.
I love the name.
All right, we got two. We're 25% of the way there.
Hey Dylan.
Hey, what's up, Sathaba?
Oh, not much. I'm making dinner right now, so I'm gonna be camera off and push to talk for much of this game, I think.
That's fine. Sounds good. Yeah, push to talk's where it's at. I actually have I have a stream deck that I use. That I don't know. Maybe I'll make a video on it because I know some folks have. I've had a couple folks ask me about my setup on my stream deck, but like I have buttons for like muting everything and like the camera and whatnot, and then I also have it tied to the OBS for my live stream. Hopefully they get some support in the update for the app to make like I don't know, like hotkeys and everything just like more streamlined. They've got some settings in there for it now, which is nice, but still
Yeah,
janky.
when I first started running online games with my group, I literally had printed out like the hotkey, like the shortcut sheet, and I had it right next to my computer.
Yeah, I have no idea what the shortcuts are for everything. I mapped it to buttons on my stream deck, and I'm like, all right, I'm good now. I don't have to memorize anything.
Honestly, so valid. Because a
And
Stream Deck, you can also set like icons for the buttons. Is that right?
oh yeah, that's exactly what I have here. I'll put it in the Discord. I'll take a picture of it. It's yeah, because like I have like the switch to day, switch to night, because like I have like different scenes on my OBS as well, based on like if it's like day phase or if it's night phase. Um, and so I have it as like a string where the Stream Deck it reads it as hitting the hotkey and then switching the OBS scene. And then I have buttons for like vertical clips and stuff like that, which I haven't really used much, but
Oh, that's really cool though.
so yeah, that lets me set for anybody watching on the stream. These are just buttons switching between the different stuff, and then doing grim reveal. So yeah, too much effort. I put too much like work ahead of time in.
Listen, I don't think there's such thing as too much work ahead of time.
What happened to my camera? Oh, not my camera. That's another thing is that like you can't like use the same camera for OBS and the BOTC app at the same time. Like it just
Wait, for real?
it's weird. Yeah, here, I'm gonna refresh my page. Yeah, you have to do like weird like virtual camera stuff. I might have to resync this.
Well, I see clouds in the background, which almost looks like it's night, but the
Oh,
game's not saying it's night, so
there, that was it. Okay. See, my problem is that in order to make like all my different OBS scenes work, I use like a green screen background for my game app, so
makes sense, yeah.
I don't see the clouds. I don't see when it's daytime or when it's nighttime.
Oh, I see.
In fact, the only time I can tell when it's nighttime is like I see like the night has fallen thing go up. That's it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've been trying to do the vertical streams
I assume
too.
that means you have the clouds disabled on your end as well.
Um, let me see. I don't think so. What is that under advanced? Show cameras. Yeah, I mean, I've got show animations on. I think I have it turned on. It's just like being in green screen mode. It does weird things with the rest
I
of
would
the app.
imagine, yeah.
It also makes like Lorix transparent, which is not ideal, but
Oh, yeah. No, definitely. Honestly, it'd be really interesting. I know there's a colorblind mode that makes icons purple and green, and that would be, I'm sure, really interesting to see how that interacts with your green screen.
yeah, that is interesting. Because I'm actually colorblind. I'm red green colorblind, but like I don't even use any of the colorblind modes for this one.
You just tough it out for the audience.
Oh yeah, I mean I don't think the blue and red of Clock Tower is that hard to like tell the difference. Um, there's a lot of video games where like your team is green and the other team is red, and like that's a nightmare.
Yeah. Like I feel like green and red are like the prototypical good and bad colors.
Yeah, yeah, and so like I remember when I was like younger and I was playing like Call of Duty back in the day. I would use like the colorblind mode to make it blue and red. And so it's like the first thing I look for anytime I play a new video game now is like, do they have a
Mhm.
colorblind mode?
Oh, absolutely, yeah. I wonder if the choice to make the good team blue was like I'm sure it was intentional by Stephen Medway for one reason or another, but I wonder if he didn't make it green to avoid like that having a red green colorblind like visibility accessibility issue.
Yeah, it's definitely something that I mean, it's not just like game design, but it's like really like indie design. I'm I'm always like thinking about color blindness because it's something like I think it's like 1 in 12 men are colorblind. Colorblindness is like fairly common in men
It's
specifically.
relatively, yeah. Oh yeah.
And I didn't even know it was colorblind until like college. Uh,
Oh really?
I I had like a friend of mine like ask me because like I kept like messing up colors and she was like, "Have you ever taken a colorblind test?" And I was like, I didn't know what a colorblind test was. So like, I took like an online one, you know. And for anybody that like doesn't know what an colorblind test looks like, it looks like a circle with a bunch of dots inside of it. And they're like it's like a bunch of little dots of different colors, and if you have like if you're not colorblind, you'll see like a number in the dots. Um, but if you are colorblind, you're not going to register the colors correctly, so you're not going to see a number in the dots. And so, I have like all of my male friends take the test, usually just so that they can see where they are in the spectrum.
It's so interesting. When I was in grad school, there was, I don't know, I think I've met more colorblind like classmates in grad school than I had at any previous point in my life.
Yeah, blueprints
Or
is
maybe it was just
pretty
people
good
who
for
knew they were
cluing.
colorblind and happy to speak to that.
Yeah, it's interesting. Like I work in architectural design, so like anytime with like working with colors, I'm always stuck having to like convert colors to like their hex like their hex code, just so like I can register them that way, because like I don't trust myself enough to like, you know, make a blue just by looking at a color.
Oh, that's so fair. We you know the board game Hues and Clues, Hues and Cues?
Hues and Q's is a lot of fun to play with me. It's
Yeah.
me and my friends did a game once where it was like it was just me. Um, like we had to play like everybody else was playing Hues and Q's, but I was like the control every single time, because it was like, okay, Dylan's putting it there, but Dylan's also colorblind, so we have to we have that that twist that we have to play around.
One of my colorblind friends, when he was playing it, he genuinely he won, and he was like, "Yeah, I just kind of pictured an object in my head that matched the color that I was the gray that I was looking at, and did my best with that." He was so good.
Yeah, all different levels of grayscale. That's what they need. They need to have they need to make a Hues and Q's colorblind version where it is just
Where it's just values.
or it's just like levels of grayscale. Like it goes from white to black, and then it's all different shades of gray. Be a fun meme.
Honestly, I would play.
But like yeah, last year, like this year, I decided to like get heavily into Blood in the Clock Tower. But last year, I was just like head down doing like a lot of like board game design stuff. I got like really into it. And like colors is such a big thing in board game design when it comes to like uh, not
Oh,
just helping
there
colorblind
was
people, but like yeah, readability, contrast, all that stuff.
I forget off the top of my head who made it, but there was a YouTube video I watched a few months ago that was someone like discussing like color options in like board and video games, and like creating color blind accessible color palettes that don't need to be like remapped or like color swapped. It was a fascinating video.
Yeah, my favorite colorblind modes in video games tend to be the ones where like you just don't set it based on the type of color blindness you have. Like sometimes it's not as simple as to just like set it as like red green color blindness or like red blue color blindness. Um, Sometimes it is just better to be like, what color would you like the enemy outlines to be? And then it's just like a spectrum, and you can just like pick a color that reads well to you.
Hmm. Oh yeah.
I play a lot of Marvel Rivals, and like that's Marvel Rivals is really good at that. They let you set.
Is that how Rivals handles that?
Yeah, it's like every single color. So like your teammates outlines, the enemy's outlines, like your health bars, your enemy health bars, overshields, the icons on the map, like all that stuff is very easy to read because of that, because you can customize all of it. Some games like I'll set the colorblind settings, and it's like I don't really like recognize the difference. Boy. guess everybody's busy tonight. Hello, Eastat. Hello, Kevin. Thank you for hopping in. Once we get to, I don't know. I guess we're one away from a teensy. We could play a teensy game with one more person.
I may have an additional person who can join us, but he too is in the middle of cooking dinner.
Yeah, it's that time of night. I was saying I am gonna be doing these 30 minutes earlier, starting in 2 weeks. I'll be going back to I guess my normal schedule. Because yeah, it's right around dinner time. I know for folks on the East Coast. Yeah, colorblind modes. I could talk forever about colorblind modes. But yeah, funny enough, like all the game design stuff that I did last year, that's like the way that I found out about Clock Tower. Is that like
I would believe that.
I was like reading about just like social dynamics in games, and it was player elimination that I was like researching. It was like player elimination and catch-up mechanics, because those are like two big things in board games. Especially longer games. Like, how do you design a game so that players that get behind early don't feel like they're dead in the water, and they don't like give up
The
on
chutes
playing?
and ladders problem.
Yeah. Yeah, and like different games have like different ways of addressing that problem. One game that I think does a really good job with it is Root. I don't know if you guys have played Root. But Root is like a asymmetric game where you play as woodland factions in a forest, and it's just like a victory point game. So it's like first to 30 points, but different factions have like different tempo, basically. Like, some factions get points steadily over the course of the game consistently, and then some will like snowball more. So just like looking at like who has how many points isn't always like the indicator of like who's going to win the game. I think that's kind of cool.
I do love that in a game, because there does come, like in Monopoly, right? There comes a point where you're not even really playing for second when someone gets far enough ahead.
Yeah.
So I haven't played Root, but I've just heard that it's like everybody's playing their own board game on the same table.
Each faction, their turn is so unique that they are basically playing their own separate game. But there's like area control mechanics to it. There's all sorts of stuff, and there's like expansions. I don't know. Root's really popular. I think it's pretty fun. I think it's like pretty accessible too, compared to like other like really complicated games like 4X stuff. I'm a big Twilight Imperium player, and like those games just aren't accessible. You kind of have to work your way up to them. Okay, do you guys want to play a game at 6, or do you want to try to see if we can get a couple more? I know some of you have been waiting for.
I'm down for whatever.
I'm happy with either. I'm happy to wait if you want to wait, or play if you want to play.
Yeah, I mean, what tends to happen is that I leave to go build a bag, and then somebody shows up.
The jinx, of course.
So I think what I'll do is I'll probably, I'll just build like a basic bag, and then if more people show up, I can just add characters. So I'll be right back.
Sounds great.
All right, let's build a bag for game 1. Let's go with an imp. Imp seems good. So we just want to keep it basic. We'll do poison. We'll do poison. We'll do recluse. I had an idea of like sending a washerwoman to like a recluse in showing a noble a recluse as well to like really throw them off, or to give them like spy tingles, because that's definitely like a red flag that goes off for me when I'm playing games where if I see like too many players have the same player in their pings, save it for the full game. You just want to go like really basic for this one. Keep it real simple. We'll chuck a Slayer in there. I mean, we did have a teensy last week that ran really long. Let's see. That might be our 7th. Might have 7. Oh yeah, I don't even have it on that scene. But we did have a guy just joined. He has not taken a seat though. No, they left. Come on, bro. Okay, I guess we're building for 6. If we're building for 6, let's just do... I'll do the inverse of what I did last week. And last week I put in a soldier with a monk as a bluff. I'll do the opposite here. You know what? We'll put Real Saint in there. We'll have some fun with it. And then we need... That's true. There's no bluffs in TNC. No, there are bluffs in TNC. They just... actually, no. I think you're right. I'm getting thrown off because they disappear. Hopefully, I do not have to encounter that problem. If one of these people would just take a damn seat. This same person, where are they? Oh, this person's Sax and Dago is their name. They have they keep joining and leaving. But anyway, yeah, we'll play Teensy. Strung everybody around long enough. Been here for 30 minutes with no games. One, and we will throw in throw in a mayor. Yeah, some information would probably be good. Throwing a Pixie Chef. Yeah, we'll do Pixie Chef. That'll be the one that we roll with here. Let's pass them out. Beautiful. That's a Pixie Chef 1. Yeah, be tough to convince people you have it, I guess. All right, everybody, welcome to Onion Pie's Teensy Edition. Everybody got your rolls?
Woohoo!
Yep.
Woohoo.
Beautiful. I will
Yep.
see y'all in the morning. All right, so interesting setup here. Obviously, since it's a teensy, the evil team does not know each other. They do not know that they're sitting next to each other. There's also no Scarlet Woman, so game could end on day 1. go ahead and wake up our poisoner first. Get things rolling. All right, hello, Scarlet.
Hello, hello.
I appreciate you waiting out for the lobby to fill
Oh,
here.
no worries. I've been playing Blood on the Clocktower a long, long time, online and in person. And you know what? You just got to stick with it, support someone, and you'll get there in the end and get a game. So here we are.
Yeah, here we are. We're playing. You're the poisoner, so I can't tell you.
One of my favorite roles.
I cannot tell you who the demon is, but I can tell you to pick a player.
Oh well, to be honest, in a TNC, it doesn't really matter if I poison my own demon. But I'm gonna go for CJ because that's actually my real life initials. So
Wow.
let's poison CJ.
All right, you got it. All right, so this is very funny. we have a poison pixie. What do we want to show the pixie? Now, I believe pixie, you can do one of two things here with the poisoning. You can show them a real character and then not give them the ability. Because it's you start knowing, right? So is it the you start knowing part that gets poisoned? I think that's what I'm going to do here, is that I am going to poison them by showing them a role that doesn't exist. And probably do Ravenkeeper. Show them something that gets information anyway. Yeah, that's why I was originally going to go Chef. But I guess my question is that, like, if they later get the Chef's ability and they're not poisoned, then they would just get real Chef information, right? Show them Empath. Well, the thing is that, like, if they like claim something and they don't hear that it's like a double claim or something like that, that could flag to them that they did get poisoned. I think I'm gonna do Ravenkeeper. I think I'm gonna show them Ravenkeeper because Ravenkeepers have a reason to hide. Ravenkeepers also get information, and so that when like another player dies, we could like fake to the pixie that they've turned into the Ravenkeeper. We can like kind of use that as an out. Because I believe it would still be a part of that you start knowing information. So like later, even if they weren't poisoned, you would be waking them because of their quote unquote you start knowing ability, right? Yeah, we'll go Ravenkeeper there. Hello, CJ.
Hello.
So you are the pixie. You start knowing one in-play townsfolk, and I'm here to tell you that in-play townsfolk is the Ravenkeeper.
Oh, that's actually a lot of fun. Awesome. Thank you.
Yep. Good luck. Hello, Eric.
Yo, 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 what's up?
So you're the chef in
That's me.
a teensy. So not a lot of number options here. But I'm gonna give you a 1.
Sweet. Take it.
That's something.
That is something to work with.
Yep.
Cool. Thank you.
Good luck. All right, so that's it for First Night Info. Have you done an episode on creating droids and information? Because that would be a great topic. No, that could be a cool one to do. I'm currently like planning out, once I get all the TB pods done, just some like stuff to do between that and like the next script. And I think yeah, my most watched or listened to episode so far has been the storytelling episode that I did with Beardy, which was like back in March, something like that. We did that a long time ago, and I called it Storytelling 101. So maybe we do it like, you know, Storytelling 201 or 102. Like we do like the sequel to that, and we go over like, you know, advanced considerations, stuff like that, that goes into the decision making as a storyteller. Because yeah, it is it's an interesting topic. I agree, and it's such like a it's such a balance you have to hit when you're giving out information, that you're not like throwing it one way or the other, and that, you know, you're prioritizing, you know, good player abilities, helping the good team, evil player abilities, helping the evil team, you know, for the most part. Anyway, let's go ahead and wake everybody up. All right, good morning, town. Unfortunately, I've been killed by a demon. I've been killed with onions. I'm not a big onion guy, so this is
Same,
pretty,
onions would kill me too.
yeah, it's pretty thematic to me specifically. Anyway, give you 2 minutes. Keep it brisk. When is the last time folks had pie IRL? I can't remember the last time I had pie, but the last time I had cake was for my brother's birthday a few weeks ago. We had a tres leches cake.
It's
pretty good.
I guess wilty. I don't like that word, but it's fine. How would your character like their bacon?
Probably cooked absolutely perfectly. And
kind of veggies?
no other way would be okay.
Loud and clear. I think my character, my character wouldn't necessarily like floppy, wilty bacon, but I think that's the only kind of bacon they'd be able to get.
Okay. That's interesting.
Super.
I'm good, thank you. I've got a nice, easy roll to begin with.
Yeah. I'm a town outsider.
So
Oh,
you
you're
were
an
literally
outsider.
eating an onion pie.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
I didn't even know
which
onion pies were a
outsider are
thing.
you?
I'm the saint.
Or you're the demon. They are the two things you are. That
Or
is
the marionette, for all I know. You know, who knows?
Because that's the only
Oh.
onion I like.
That's true. It could be
See,
the marionette.
I would
I
also
think I
say
did
scallions,
for
but
my
now I'm
the
suspicious
teensy I
of
did
you,
last week. I put marionette.
because I have
in
my
there.
own
I think it's
preconceived
fun,
notion
the
of what a
teensies.
scallion would be on the script.
That's very interesting.
Oh yeah, I know those. Those UK dishes. You guys go hard with it. Now we're all about the sweet pies over here in the States. All right, everybody. Let's go ahead and get things started here. Yes, no gossips, no juggles, right? Just some clean day one conversation. Nominations. Scurry, what do you got?
So let's keep it clean. I'd like to absolutely slay shoot Eric in the head.
Okay, Scurry is claiming Slayer and shooting at Eric. What is your weapon of choice?
Let's go classic with an axe.
With an axe. Good, that is classic. Nothing happens. Nominations are open.
Okay, never mind.
I'm fine dying if we can't figure out anyone to kill today. I am a chef to chef 1. So it might be helping the demon find their minion. But I think it's also good for us to see if anyone felt suspicious. We can kind of pinpoint it down.
Or potentially alerting a marionette, which would be really
Yeah, it could be
funny.
a marionette out there.
True.
Oh, I don't like that.
So
I did not see that marionette was on the script.
So I'm going to come out and let everyone know I am the outsider, I am the saint.
Now I really
I
feel like a
see.
marionette.
CJ's looking great at the bottom of the grim there between a chef 1 and a saint.
Second call for
I
nominations.
think I'm just a marionette.
Can I nominate Sathaba?
You got it. What's your reasoning?
Not my neighbor.
Not your neighbor. Sounds good.
Totally valid. I don't think I'm a great kill. But we got to kill someone, so be it.
Okay, it'll take 3 votes, but Seth will be on the block.
We could make it unanimous. Come on, we could do it. Let's go, Wonder Boy.
5 votes is a lot. Sethupa?
Can I nominate Scurry?
Sure, what's your reasoning?
Didn't make it a unanimous vote on me.
That's true. That's a little suspicious. Scurry, what do you have to say for yourself?
I'm the virgin.
Very interesting. Very interesting.
Well, crud.
It'll take 5 to tie, 6 to execute.
It's a pretty good
You know,
defense.
it's where it is.
One vote is not enough. I'm going to say last call for nominations. End of the day in 10 seconds. Five, four, three, two, one. Sethupa has been executed by Town and dies. The game is not over. Everybody go to sleep. Okay. So that was our day one. Pretty good for Evil Team. Honestly, that chef number probably helps the Evil Team more than anything, because now they know each other. They know where each other are. We have no monk. We are actually done waking up. We're done waking up good players, unless we want to do some silly stuff with that pixie. But let's go ahead and start waking people up.
Hello, hello.
So how did you feel about your poison last night? You think it was a good one?
Where I'm at so far with the Grim is, unless there is a drunken play, Kevin is the saint, Eric is the chef of the one, me and Emily are the evil team, and CJ is the Raven Keeper. So I'm going to poison CJ again, just in case Emily, who I think is the demon, might pick them. There's also a CJ's the demon, and I'm poisoning my own demon, and that's just funny. So let's do that. Let's poison CJ again.
Okay, you got it. Good luck.
Thank you.
That is true. That because we showed CJ the Raven Keeper, that really CJ should be mad as the Raven Keeper right now. I didn't hear them claiming it. So it would be like dubious on like if I would even give them the ability here upon the death. Chef is practically an outsider in this setup. Yeah, it is kind of funny. Hello, Emily.
I don't know what I'm doing, man. I don't know what I'm doing.
Yeah, don't we all? What are you thinking here? Do you have like a good bluff yet in mind, or you just kind of?
Nope. I didn't get any, so I'm just trying to see what's already out there. I've been asking people what kind of onion they think they would be and trying to get info from that.
It's a good
Plausible
one.
deniability. But I think I'm just gonna kill into this chef claim. I'm gonna kill Eric.
Okay, you got it. Good luck.
Okay. Bye.
Okay, so we will be in our final three. I'm sorry, we'll be in a final four here. I'm an idiot. Being mad as a silent roll is always hard. Yeah, it's very interesting. But it does kind of like get around the Pixie's problem a little bit of like, Pixie is always a risk because it's a double claim. So if it's like, oh, why do we have two washerwoman claims out there? That's a little suspicious. And like, you could like think one of them's the Pixie, but if you hear like a Raven Keeper out there, that's kind of interesting, because like somebody coming out as the Raven Keeper, from a demon's perspective, you're a little worried. You're a little worried of like, is that like an Undertaker or an empath, like somebody that's like trying to shield themselves from ever getting targeted at night. It's a little interesting. Anyway, let's go ahead and wake everybody up. All right, morning town. Eric has died in the night. We're at the final four. I'll say this is the last day for private conversations. Give you 2 more minutes.
Well, that's suspicious.
What were you? What does greasy bacon mean?
Oh, I was the monk.
Oh,
I feel like a monk in like medieval times, like all they would get, I feel like would be.
greasy bacon.
Listen, I personally prefer like bacon that'll shatter when you like put it between your teeth.
Yeah.
But I feel like back in ye olden days, I feel like a monk wouldn't.
I feel like I'm the only person in the world that likes bacon anyway. Like it can be cooked almost like
I think
raw,
that
where it's
Pixie
like really
is a very interesting
not raw,
way
but,
to
you know.
utilize the madness
Basically,
mechanic.
pork belly.
yeah. And
Agreed.
I like
Because like a lot of other characters use madness as a way to be like, you know, be mad or a bad thing happens, but like be mad and a good thing might, you know, can happen to you. That's kind of cool.
Why? Why would that be game ending?
Execution.
Oh, because
to
we go to
three,
night phase.
and night
yeah.
phase, and then
Okay, but that's not getting no confirmation or anything. So that sucks. Wish we had nominated her yesterday then.
Yes. But I was.
So I could nom
roll to nom.
as an outsider. I could nom her. So
Could. Yeah.
Yeah.
To be fair.
okay, let's go ahead and do that.
Oh, not much. I just haven't spoken with you and wanted to chat.
Well, I'm a green onion.
What is a green onion in this game?
I gave one very specific reason to a person. I don't want to come out with my role quite yet, just because I think it will end up with me getting.
I have no idea what she's bluffing, but it doesn't matter. Keeping the claims. Keeping track of the claims. All right, everybody. We are 4 players left alive, so could choose to sleep here. Could also choose to execute the demon. Nominations are open.
I'm happy just going to sleep.
Yeah.
Everyone else says.
Probably go to sleep.
Sleep.
Sure. We'll do everybody that's live, raise your hand.
Yep. Totally fine.
And drop your hand if you'd like to sleep. Beautiful. I will see you in the morning. Seems to be a good call overall here. You know, making the decision in 3 is going to be solid. I think it's cool. I just think it's one of those townsfolk that's easy to be detrimental, like the huntsman or bounty hunter. Yeah, for sure. I think there's definitely some townsfolk that kind of sit in that kind of like a middle ground between a townsfolk and an outsider. I mean, there's outsiders that are kind of like that too. There are a good bit of outsiders where like their abilities are basically like townsfolk, or you can use them like townsfolk if you are like savvy with the information that you're getting from how your ability is operating. So I do think it's cool that like Clocktower characters kind of sit on this spectrum, even like within individual categories like that. Let's wake everybody up. First up. All right, who are we poisoning?
Well, I think I had the room slightly wrong. I'm pretty confident Kevin is just the demon cleansing saint now. And I think Emily might be our monk, who's protecting CJ the Raven Keeper. If I poison the monk and then the demon kills the Raven Keeper, we could lose because they probably will pick the saint to check. So I'm going to gamble on Emily protecting someone else besides CJ and continue to poison CJ.
Okay, sounds good. Good luck.
No worries.
Yeah, I mean, he's just got it wrong there. He's got the wrong world. Last night he had it right, that he knew who his demon was, and now he's questioning things. This like really brings into question saint or demon stuff, because the evil team doesn't know each other. So that minion's just like, I think the saint's my demon right now. That's pretty funny. I really thought we were getting demon poisoning as well. That's like my favorite thing. That happened to me once in a TNC. I was the poisoner. I poisoned my demon, and there's no kill at night, and I immediately pulled that guy into a private chat, and I was like, I'm sorry, bro. I think that was me. That's one way to find your demon, is when no kills happen at night. Though it would have been really funny to have no kills happen at night from Emily getting poisoned, because that would probably just like reiterate to him that she's the monk. All right,
Hey,
what do we got?
I kind of wanted to kill CJ, but I think I have to kill Kevin the Unwise simply because he hasn't been on mute all night and people know he hasn't been pulled into a private chat. So I'd be worried about people metaing, so I think I have to kill him.
All right, sounds good. Good luck. All right, that's going to be our final 3 there. Keeping that poisoned Pixie Ravenkeeper alive as the only good player in the final 3. Never got to use their ability, unfortunately. I think I'm just going to like leave it at that. I'm not going to do like a fake Ravenkeeper thing with them. So let's go ahead and wake everybody up. That's true. There's like basically nothing for them to go off here other than that Chef 1. That Chef 1 kind of is like their game solving information here. All right, good morning, town. I'd like to introduce you to your final 3. Kevin the Unwise has died in the night. So Estet, Scurry, and CJ is your final 3. There are no private conversations. I'll open up nominations in a minute. Feel free to talk amongst yourselves. What do we got? What are we thinking?
Oh. I'm the Ravenkeeper who just didn't die in the night, so that's fun.
What? CJ! God damn it.
Why?
I'm the monk who's been protecting you, so not that it would have mattered.
No, you're not.
It didn't matter.
No, you're not.
I'm the monk.
No.
I'm the
You
monk.
might be the You might be the Pixie, but there's no reason to keep being mad as that.
Who was the empath? Oh, so
I
that
do
was
not have an empath claim.
Where did that come from? I haven't had that all game.
Scurry's
I've never heard of it.
claim to me.
No. I just made that up.
So I told Eric this the morning that we both died, but I was the monk. So I think Emily is quite sus.
I mean, but I have also been claiming green onion this entire game, and I have very good reasoning for it because they're very resilient and they grow back very quickly. So I've been giving that hint this entire time. I think that's a really weird connection to be able to make that early in the game without knowing for sure that I'm the monk.
No, but really, who?
A nomination's open.
Yeah, you can nominate.
Can I nominate Emily?
What's your reasoning?
A double claim with Wonderboy, who propped me as the virgin, who didn't prop me as the virgin. So one of them is probably evil. I think is probably Wonderboy, but why not? It could also be Emily.
I think you just gave my defense for me. I think you didn't get propped as the virgin, is what you're saying, by Wonder Boy. So I don't know why I'm getting nominated here.
Okay.
Are you really the virgin?
Yeah.
All right, it'll take 2 votes to put Estet on the block. Let's do it. Two votes is exactly enough. Estet and CJ.
No, really. Okay, so this is what's interesting about this situation. Where is the actual Ravenkeeper?
What do you mean, actual Ravenkeeper? Were you in a role
You
swap?
just claimed Ravenkeeper.
Yeah.
That's because I'm the Pixie. I didn't say Pixie because, hello, I wanted to, in case I was a marionette, I didn't want to blow that cover, but my neighbors are dead, so I don't think I'm the marionette. So, wait, is Poisoner a minion? Because I could have been Poison Night 1, and that's why I don't have...
There is a poisoner on the script, yeah.
There's both Poisoner and Drunk on this script.
Cool. So either Saint is lying and I'm drunk, or I was Poison Snipe day 1 and there's no Ravenkeeper, which is really fun.
So if,
It does
if
not
it's a
help me
Baron,
solve
there
this
would have to be
game.
another outsider as well.
Yeah, I don't think it's Baron.
I'm going to nominate CJ.
Okay, what is your reasoning?
I mean, every part of me wants to be petty and have nominated Scurry instead for nominating me, but I kind of highly insinuated I was a monk with CJ from the beginning, and not until now had they claimed Ravenkeeper or Pixie Ravenkeeper at all. I think it's weird that they would have let me protect them. So, yeah, I think that's just not lighting up.
So I thought you were the virgin, which is something I told Kevin yesterday because I said scallions, and I think of like the little rings that scallions are kind of like chopped circles, which is also why I told you I'm not going to nominate you in that first conversation that we had, because I thought you were insinuating a different role, not monk. I have been claiming Ravenkeeper. I told Scurry in our little washerwoman bluff thing that I was Ravenkeeper. I've told Kevin and Eric that over the last couple of nights. So yeah, I'm probably going to nominate Scurry because I don't think it's you, Emily, but maybe it is. But I know it's not me, so.
Okay, it'll take 2 votes to tie, 3 to put CJ on the block.
Oh wait, we don't have enough votes. There's already 3 on Emily. At best, we would just tie it if we put it on Scurry.
There was 2 on me. We
There's
just
only
tied.
2, so now we just lift
Oh,
up.
that's right. Yeah, I will nominate Scurry.
Okay, what is your reasoning?
Potentially an unprocced virgin. Day 1, washerwoman shenanigans, trying to get roles from people. Emily is reading pretty good to me right now, but she could be tricking me. But with everything else that I know, I think it's more likely to be Scurry at this moment.
Okay, Scurry, what's your defense?
I think we already lost. I'm the fortune teller with an isolated yes on CJ, so I don't know why we've tied that. This is a crazy vote. I also have a cannibal virgin ability that CJ hasn't procced there, so I don't know what's going on. I'm just clearly good.
Okay, it'll take 3 to put Scurry on the block.
Wait, Scurry, did you say you have a cannibal virgin?
Maybe.
4 votes is enough. Scurry has been executed by Talon and dies. Let's go to a Grim reveal. My congratulations goes to the evil team.
GG.
Congratulations on executing Scurry, who is our poisoner, who poisoned CJ, our pixie, on night 1 and every other subsequent night. CJ was shown the Ravenkeeper. There's no Ravenkeeper in the game. We did have a real monk who was executed on day 1. Very unfortunate. We had a real saint in the game who died at night. And then we had a chef who had a correct chef 1 of our 2 evil team sitting next to each other.
I forgot about the chef 1.
Good job, y'all. Very well played.
That was like the one piece of game solving info you had was the chef 1.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Truly.
Yeah, I don't know if this is the most conducive teensy script, but that was quite silly. I enjoyed that.
How is a monk a green onion, Emily?
Okay, so
or were you just like trying to backfill that into your claim?
I was a little bit of a backfill, but I had the reasoning that green onion scallions are very resilient, and you can very easily grow them out of just plain water in your home. And monks are very resilient, I think. At least if you're playing D&D, they tend to be pretty resilient.
Okay. See, I was thinking like a religious monk, which I guess they also are resilient, but I don't think that's the first adjective that comes to mind.
Not the one I'd use.
Well, I guess I play too much TTRPGs.
I will say we nearly had a poison demon there at Final Four.
That would have been
Scurry
funny.
was really going back and forth between who was going to poison there, and he thought Emily was just the monk, and so he was like, "Should I poison the monk here, or what should I do?" So it was funny.
That was
Yeah,
good.
imagine you poison the person you think is the monk, and then there is no kill.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I think that would just further prove me, right, guys?
Oh, definitely, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have been the poisoner in a teensy game and have poisoned my demon, and I had to like pull him into a private chat and apologize. Like, I'm so sorry. That was my bad.
I think being a poisoner in a TNT is such a fun role because you can kind of just get away with anything, really.
Honestly, though, Poisoner on a teensy script with Monk is like some really good script building.
Yeah, we did a teensy last week of I think we were just doing TB and no, it was I think it was also Onion Pies we did because it was a marionette in the game, and then we also had Real Soldier and we had Monk. This wasn't a teensy because it was bluffs. Monk was a bluff. I'm not telling the story very well, but anyway, we had like a bunch of reasons for like why there could be like protection at night, and so it came down to like the classic final three of like, do we believe the monk or do we believe the soldier for like why there is no death. Those are always fun.
Mm-hmm. I played a teensy of BMR with a toy maker a few weeks ago. That was I don't know if I would recommend it.
That's fine.
BMR
it was a game that happened.
I love.
I think I had to be really careful with my bag. It was either BMR or SNV.
Yeah, I think that like full scripts are perfectly fine as teensies to play. I don't think you necessarily need to play a script that's like, you know, half the amount of characters for it to be like I don't know, like balanced or as enjoyable. I think especially for like the evil team, it's cool to have like that like really big leeway of bluff space to work with.
It's also, I think, I just love a good teensy just because, especially being an evil in a teensy.
Yes. Yeah.
Gives you the same feeling of being a townsfolk.
It's that other thing of as well. I think sometimes, in my opinion, TNCs are just purely for chaos, and you know you can get in a smaller script, you can kind of jam it full of a lot more of just absolute chaotic roles. Some of my favorite TNCs have like psychopath, lunatic.
Ooh.
Just feel like it's just silly because the game can almost be immediately over, but at the same time, just beautiful, brilliant, chaotic fun.
Hello.
I've only played a couple of teensies, just a handful, really. I really don't play a lot of small games.
How are we all doing today?
I probably played double or triple the amount of games with more than 15 players than I have with less than 7.
Yeah, I'm definitely of the opinion that like the sweet spot for Clocktower is like in that like 8 to 12 range. I've also played a lot of games that are like 15 plus in person, and they can get pretty tiring. They just get long and hot. Like it's it can just be like that teensy. We did that in what, like 15-20 minutes. Like that was great.
Mm-hmm.
There's also you have I remember storytelling an 18-player game for it to end on day 1, and it's just like what?
Yeah. Like, okay, cool. I guess we're re-racking.
Oh, how did it end on day 1? Was it like a Slayer shot or?
No, get this. The preacher preached the marionette who decided to out the information to town that they'd been preached.
Oh. Although, I think the marionette shouldn't learn they've been preached, right?
The marionette does learn they're preached. Because they're a minion.
I think their almanac says they shouldn't learn anything that would confirm them as a minion, though.
Yeah, I think that's like not
like fun game regardless, but
the only reason I think I ran it as that was because I think there was a game on the Pandemonium Institute where the exact same thing happened, and Ben Burns did tell them they'd been preached.
Totally valid. Yeah, I just looked at the almanac. I think that's been a recent change, though, that they added that.
The marionette is not woken due to their character abilities that would confirm that they are minion. Example: Snitch, Preacher, Little Monster, Poppygar, Hatter, Jamsel.
My favorite game ending on day 1 was when the demon nominated the gnome's amigo, and the gnome decided to kill them. It was really funny.
Was that me, or was I just there for that?
I think you were there for that. It was Peter.
Yeah.
Not Peter Wong Peter, other Peter.
Yeah, I've played a TB game where the demon was claiming Saint, and they had a gnome. They had an evil gnome that the demon was their amigo. And we were like, hey, this is a really good play to like get Saints out of the game. And then the demon, the Saint nominated, and then got killed, and they were like, oh, okay, I guess we're re-racking. That's for one of like the Clocktower Academy episodes I'm lining up is just like talking about TB travelers. I know the gnome's not a TB traveler, but there's like several travelers that have some like interesting interactions, particularly with the Saint. Like anything that can just like kill and use that to get around the Saint's ability. I know that there's some storytellers that are like, nah, if you try to gunslinger or kill a Saint, it'll just end the game.
I'm of that opinion. I think anything that removes the Saints' ability to cause the good team to lose neuters the point of the role in the outsider, and then all of a sudden it's like a confirmed good player for the good team.
I'm just trying to test my mic. Am I good now?
Yeah, sounds good.
Finally.
So CJ, what if like a psychopath throws an axe at a Saint?
I don't believe psychopath and Saint should be in the same script.
Okay, that is also a very good point.
So what is the psychopath?
I'm gonna build.
The
back.
psychopath doesn't execute people, right? It just kills them.
No, that's
All right, game 2. Now we break out the cool thing, right? Wrecker. I almost said wrecker. Game wrecker. Nobody expects a solo Baron. We could make it look like a Baron, for sure. Marionette could be really funny here. Yeah, you're right. I did solo Marionette last week when we did Extension Cord. That was a good time. I definitely think we do the inverse. We do Ogre. We do Ogre Recluse. Like we could put Drunk in there, but I kind of like leaving Drunk out of these games. Could just do Scarlet Woman and keep it boring. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do Marionette. I think I'm gonna get like wild. We're gonna do Marionette again, and then I'm gonna do the thing that I talked about last time, where we're gonna put a Washerwoman and we're gonna put a Noble in there, and we're gonna send them both as the Recluse, as the evil player that they're pinging off. Washerwoman's gonna ping off of Recluse and somebody else, and then the Noble is gonna ping off of the Recluse as one of their evil players. And then we'll put a real empath in the bag. I'll put a real mayor in the bag. And then could do a Slayer. Slayer could be fun. Yeah. What is like the hard info here? Apparently we have one in the spectator that wants to join. Well, we'll leave that open. The Recluse can ping on the wrong side of it. But it makes it look more suspicious when you have like 2 You Start Knowings go to the same player like that. Because they're gonna look, it's gonna look like Spy or Recluse is like the two potential things. I mean, yeah, what I like to do sometimes is like I'll put Spy and Recluse in the bag, and I'll put them like together in all the pings. I did that in a game like a few weeks ago or like a month ago, where I sent, I think it was Washerwoman and Librarian to both of them. And so it was just like pure social reads, and like the spy won. They won off the social reads. They believed the spy. So that was cool. Double checking, triple checking. Okay, looks like nobody else is joining. I think this is going to be our setup here. Yeah, like I said. Oh, that's right. We need another townsfolk because we have no. We have Marionette. Put a real monk in there. We'll put a real monk in there. Let's pass him out. This is very fun. Can Ogre be Marionette? What is the Marionette's ability? You think you are a good character, but you are not. I think Emily's on the evil team together here would be a lot of fun, and so I'm just gonna do that. And so they're not actually the ogre. They're the marionette. It does mean we're taking away an outsider here, and then there's just like a whole host of good players just like loaded up around here. But I believe in them. Emily's a good player. Let's go ahead and say hello to everybody.
Feel good.
All right, everybody got your rolls?
Yep.
Yeah.
Good. All right, I will see you in the morning.
Good night to you too.
All right, so we got to do this, this, and this, and then we're also going to do washroom confirming mayors. I'm not a fan of that. We'll do this. And that'll be the setup. Yeah, empath is like as far away as possible. And we're definitely giving that empath a 1. Let me tell you. You want to put the mayor in the noble ping as well? So do that. So just like a whole bunch of players have evil pings on them. Oh shit, we need bluffs. Soldier's gonna be 1. Saint's gonna be 1. And we will say fortune teller. Alright, yeah. Could have the recluse register as good for the noble. Well, no, because you need the noble's got to ping off of one evil player, right? So they have to ping off of one of the Emilys or Sethaba. So I think this kind of balances things. I was like, why is my night sheet all messed up? That's why. Yeah, minions. Or minion does not wake up, but they do not need to wake up. She knows what's up. She is going to be woken up as the ogre.
Started at 10 a.m. in the morning. And
All right, hello, Emily. Welcome.
Hi.
So you are our imp for this game. You have a minion. Your minion is going to be the other Emily. So this is the Emily Alliance this game.
Yes.
She's not just any minion. She is your marionette. So
Okay.
she is, she is not aware that she is your minion right now. So you'll have to do some convincing.
Got it.
I can already see you guys are in private chats, so I'm sure you guys will have a great time this game. I believe in you.
Yes, of course.
You
Thank
also
you.
get 3 bluffs. Your 3 bluffs are going to be Soldier, Fortune Teller, and Saint.
Awesome.
Good.
Thank you.
Good luck. All right. Next up, we will be waking up Kevin, who will be showing their neighbors, and the monk. No, listen. I am very I'm very interactive with my chats when I'm doing streams, so feel free to interject as much as you like. Hello, Kevin.
Hey, Dylan.
So you are our washerwoman, and
Yep.
so I'm here to tell you that one of your neighbors, so Sethaba or CJ, is the monk.
Sethaba or CJ? Monk. Got it. Thank you.
Good luck. Next up, I'm going to show Scurry. Empath 1.
Hello.
Hello.
Whatever you're about to tell me, I've already marked myself as the drunk. So I don't believe you.
So don't tell you a 2 is what you're saying.
Are you giving me a 2?
No. I'm gonna give you a 0.
Oh. Oh. Okay, well now I'll believe it's a 2, and I am drunk. Thank you.
Good luck. Yeah, you know what? Like, as I was setting that, I was like, it'd be really funny here is to give the empath a 0, and then, like, tomorrow night give them a 1, potentially. And then, like, they're 0 tonight, if they trust these 2 with the noble ping, they'll just think it's the mayor is the evil player. That'd be a lot of fun. Mario empath. Yeah, that's the thing, is that, like, I don't like putting the marionette next to the empath. Next to the recluse. Registering the recluse as a demon and placing them like that. I'm sure there's some storytellers that do it and they're fine with it, but I think, like, in the spirit of the marionette is that you are literally next to the demon. That's just like how I like to run it.
What's up, Dylan?
All right, hello, scared new player 47.
Very scared, very new.
It's okay. You know what? We're gonna work this one out. You are noble. You start knowing 3 players, one and only one of which is evil, and that is going to be Sir Butar. So your neighbor to the left, to clockwise.
Gotcha.
Nelly, who is their neighbor.
Yep, got it.
And then also Sethaba in the top right. That
Hell yeah.
is your noble.
Also, cool. I'm not actually down.
The DC. Here, I'll get him back in the chat.
Whoops, hit a spike.
No, you're good.
Yeah, not actually new. I'm just messing with Emily a little bit. I played with her several times, but I appreciate you.
Yep. Good luck.
All right, see it.
Hello.
All right, Eastet. I'm gonna have to call you Eastet in this game.
Yes.
Because there's 2 Emilys.
Of course.
So choose a player.
I will, of course, be choosing Emily because we decided at the beginning we were either going to fight for dominance or be best friends this game, and we decided to be best friends, and then I pulled this token.
So it's going to be the Emily revolutionary pair in this game.
Hell yeah. Let's do it.
Cool. Good luck. Yeah, I think that's a lot of fun. I don't think I've ever seen Ogre Marionette before. So, like, these two, like, being... it's Emily's versus the world in this game. A demon sitting next to the recluse should also sometimes see them as their marionette. Yeah, which is, like... That's pretty rough. that turns the recluse into, like, a super strong character, potentially, if you run it that way. I'm about it, though. I'm about doing weird stuff. I would never say no to trying something, like, once. Do it for one game, and then, like, see how it goes. Anyway, let's wake everybody up.
This ballsy, crazy, just no fucks given plays that I've ever seen in my life.
All right, good morning, town. I have unfortunately been killed by a demon once again. I cannot confirm or deny if the demon was wielding onions and what color they were, but I believe in you. Give you 3
We
minutes.
learned that demons love green onions.
Apparently.
They do love green onions. We do know this.
Emily's jumping right into the private chat. I'm going to stay out of that private chat so they can't meta that I jumped right into it.
Well, hi everybody. What a lively group we are.
Honestly,
Gotta do
nobody
some
want to
whisper
talk to
cracking.
me. That's crazy.
Listen, I'm happy to just chat here and
He told me that, and I was like, "Oh my gosh, perfect."
Well, that's really funny. Let me just check this real quick. Yep, good character. Doesn't specify townsfolk. You're not lying to me. Not that it would matter anyway, because
I am a first night roll, and I have not had a chance to talk to my pings yet.
information, and I will not get information this game. I'll be more upfront about who I am when everyone is back in town.
I'm fairly new to the game, so I'm still trying to figure this shit out, if I'm being honest.
Emily, did I leave mid sentence? I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Okay, let me. Okay, there we
Damn,
go.
Emily was talking to Emily.
Good thing Evil Twin isn't on this script.
Honestly, they're both probably evil. I wouldn't trust either of them.
All right, everybody's gone. What private chat should we hop into here?
I don't know, just vibes.
That's fair. I can see it.
Yeah, I'm only going to name one side of the FTS, and then we'll see what the other side does if they
We'll see.
die.
I have a feeling there may be a recluse based off. I didn't hear who it was. Someone saying they don't get any information and will announce it in town.
For a mayor win, I'm down for it. You know.
Sure, and if you're evil, well, I'm evil, so that's fine.
True, but I'm not evil. I wouldn't fucking lie.
I should neither.
Oh, perfect. I'll tell you, I'm an outsider.
You're an outsider. Okay.
I'm like the only outsider who can be reasonably assured that they're not the marionette.
And that is
The recluse.
Ah, okay. Yeah.
It is very fun
My
that
pings yet.
I
Alright.
put two face-up outsiders in the bag,
Good luck.
but one of
Thanks,
them is the
you too.
marionette.
Yep.
So
I can
now they're
give-
going to be
I
looking
could
for a
give
drunk.
3.
Sure. What are your 3?
Empath, monk, or mayor.
Cool. I know you're not the monk because that's my role. So
Shit.
you want to just go ahead?
But we'll see how this one plays out. I didn't put a virgin in there. I did put two you start knowings, so they're kind of expendable. Recluse is also pretty expendable. Recluses tend to have, not have a problem with dying. So. Hey, everybody's good. All right, welcome back, town. How we doing? Eastet, I see you have your hand up.
Can I Slayer shoot Kevin?
You'd like to claim Slayer and shoot Kevin? What is your weapon of choice?
Old age.
Old age. Oh.
Guys, old Emily is a little sensitive, so let's be careful about calling her
You're
old Emily.
dying today, one way or the other.
That's rough. No, he has the power of youth.
Can I nominate Kevin?
Damn, she has it out for Kevin.
What is your reasoning?
He called me old Emily, and I just hit 30, so I'm having feelings.
Oh,
Well, to be fair, the other Emily's younger, so...
Okay, cool. Good nomination, everybody. It'll take 5 votes.
Do I get a defense?
Oh, I thought that was your defense. We're just gonna run it.
This is an anti-ageist lobby.
4 votes is not enough.
Looks like we're keeping Kevin.
Kevin survives another year.
I'm sorry, Emily.
Scared new player 47. I saw your hand first.
Yes, I'm going to nominate Scurry.
Okay, what is your reasoning?
They are one half of my fortune teller guests that I'm absolutely telling the truth about. Wink, wink.
Okay, Scurry, what's your defense?
No.
Beautiful.
I like the defense.
Succinct.
Works for me.
It'll take 5.
Nah, I like the defense. Ain't no way y'all are voting him out after he said no.
Typhon.
It's an FT, yes, bro.
Scurry.
I'll nominate Scared New Player.
Okay, what's your reasoning?
I'm for
We
it.
shouldn't do the same on day one.
Okay, Scared New Player
Same.
47, what's your defense?
But did he have 4 or 5 on them?
5. Exactly
Oh,
5.
cool. Okay, I'm just gonna claim Virgin because that feels convenient.
I don't believe
okay.
it.
We should lift this up.
Okay, it'll take 5 to tie, 6 to execute.
Not gonna. Okay.
4 votes is not enough to tie, not enough to lift.
I'd like to nominate Wonder Boy, please.
What is your reasoning?
Didn't vote to save their neighbor in a marionette game.
Okay.
Who is also my neighbor. So now you die.
Sethipa, what's your defense?
I told Emily this. I'm the one character that can be reasonably certain they're not the marionette. I'm the recluse. Be mindful of your pings on me if you have them. I'm a great kill. We can make this 2 games in a row that I've been executed day 1.
Okay, it'll take 5 to tie, 6 to execute.
I don't believe in killing recluses.
I don't want to kill a good player. I don't want to kill a good player.
Yeah,
off the
but
bat
it was
just
gonna
because
tie
of
if
their
I
role.
didn't vote there, so I felt
I
like...
know.
Oh man, that's
How
the
does the
confirmed player.
marionette
6
work?
votes is enough. It has been lifted. Say last call for nominations.
Sucks to be the cannibal.
Yeah, that's tough.
End of the day in 10
Cannibal.
seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Sethipa has been executed by Town and dies. Game continues. Everybody go to sleep.
Yeah,
Good
we
night.
did it, gang.
Yeah, I didn't like that lift.
Was someone asking how the marionette works?
Yeah,
It is very funny that like the whole town is talking about Marionette right now. And 1 minion game. I mean, there's five, right? There's 5 minions on this script, and so 20% chance that it even is the Marionette, or they're just barking up the wrong tree. But yeah, we get to wake up like a real empath who's they're 2 away. There's no demon banes on this script really, except for Mayor, which we could bounce that Mayor. Storytellers love the Marionette. I actually, maybe this is just like personal experience, but I see storytellers put Marionette in there less than I think they should. I mean, especially in low minion count games, I think as a storyteller, you really should be trying to spread that distribution out as best you can. Don't just have it be like, oh, it's 1 minion, I have to do Poisoner. Oh, it's 1 minion, I have to do Scarlet Woman. I have to do like the strong minions to make it balanced. And so I've done Marionette a good bit recently, so maybe I'll have to zag now in future games. But yeah, start waking people up.
or something. I lost count, but like, yeah, I'm very new.
Really?
Hello.
All right, CJ, who are we saving tonight?
You know what? Let's protect the supposed fortune teller. I don't think he's actually the fortune teller, but scared new player. We'll see.
Scared New Player 47, you got it.
Got it. Thank you.
All right, Emily, are you excited about your Emily alliance that you have going?
Very, very excited. I think I will kill Scurry tonight.
Killing Scurry, you got it. Good luck.
Yep. Thanks.
Dead Empath. It's gonna look like a spy game right now. That's a hell of a snipe. And that is a hell of nobody else waking up. Yeah, that is like a little bit of a problem when you're like, hey guys, please don't kill me. I'm a good roll. Please don't kill me right now. I mean, maybe like CJ could have like telegraphed that and saved Scurry, but it's also like, I mean, you have a noble that is bluffing fortune teller right now, so you could have just as easily had the noble get targeted because the imp is worried about the fortune teller. It is something that I see like experienced players do a good bit, is that they'll just like blind bluff some other role without fear, which I think is it's interesting. I think it's an interesting strategy that I see it a lot in like the other stream groups, like Grim Scenarios or like Era for Patter streams, like the streams that where it's a bunch of like really experienced players playing in a game together. They just do some like wild stuff. It's like off the walls. The monk protecting someone fishing for a demon kill feels weird, by the way. I agree. And that noble is probably going to be mad at that monk if he discloses it to him. Anyone out as a fortune teller day one should never be protected because that is someone they want to be. Yeah, I agree. Coming out as fortune teller day one is not a horrible strategy, but it is like, it happens so rarely that fortune tellers actually come out with their info day one immediately that, you know, maybe it's worth it. Maybe it's worth it to give it a shot one game. Anyway, let's wake everybody up.
How ripe are the bananas?
Morning town. Scurry has died in the night.
No!
Oh, is that a star pass?
No.
All right, night 2 star pass, everybody. You heard it here first.
It might have been. Just to be frank, I am not the fortune teller at all. But that was a wild death to happen after I put out a fake.
We know.
Okay.
Do you know of anyone else that is worth protecting in this town?
I've told you everyone that I've spoken to. Scurry had claimed fortune teller. Emily, your neighbor Emily, had claimed outsider, didn't say which one. And then I was starting to talk to Eastet Emily, and she got very upset with me for calling her old Emily and immediately left. So that's all I know so far.
Okay. I don't know
of anyone good.
I don't know anything else. I talked to Clater most yesterday, and I didn't believe they were the fortune teller, but I sent the monk ping that way because why not?
That's true.
Okay, that's all I know. I really don't have.
So that demon knows it.
And I'm apparently not yours, so it's all good.
We have a Slayer there, though.
What are you?
Slayer's always a problem. Game could end right now.
I think what I am actually is
okay.
I'm gonna get it. So.
Hey, listen, I'll be excited if we get a night of no deaths.
All right. Cool. Sounds good.
Perf.
Right.
Share that if they want to.
Okay,
So she
well,
just took some
I have somebody that claimed monk, so I'm just wondering. But okay.
So I think it's this.
You know what? For your information, CJ claimed monk to me.
That is the person that was in my ping, and he said he was monk for me as well. So
Okay, sounds good. All right, perfect.
cool. Thanks.
Yep.
I think that's our setup.
I'm doing pretty good.
Yeah, and
Nice.
you know what?
Anything y'all are willing to share?
That's something that I did when I was putting the bluffs together
I
for this
already
game.
talked to you.
I was
You
like,
were in my
I'm going to put a
pings.
third bluff in here that like helps
I've
the demon
confirmed the
know
other
that
side.
it's not out there.
Nice.
Not necessarily something that they need to take
like
themselves. It's only a 1 minion game. Hello, everybody. I saw Clazer's hand first.
Yeah, so just to be clear, I am not the fortune teller, but I'm the noble who had Scurry smack dab between 3 of my noble pings. It's like, yeah, it's a marionette script, so they'll just put out a fake FTS on them and see how town reacts. Felt like there was a lot of panic on that, people panicking for them, so I was happy to just leave it as a FTS. So I think a potential star pass.
Okay, Scurry.
You need to get a region image of any world where you think I'm star passing on night 1 if I'm the demon. People know I play chaotic as an evil player. I'll claim about everything under the sun. That wasn't just me panicking. I just thought I'll throw out a Saint Claims here and get lifted, and I did. I was actually the empath this game. An empath with a 0 on night 1 sat next to a recluse. So I'm either the marionette next to that recluse, or next to Ellie, or I'm just the drunk. And if I'm the drunk and there's no Baron, we have an outsider problem.
You
Ooh,
could just
could also be a sober and healthy.
Yeah.
You could just be I could have just
That's also
registered
true.
as good.
Eastet?
Yeah, can I nominate Kevin?
Yes, you can. Anything you'd like to add from yesterday?
No, this is the bit for the game. I will be doing this every day so long as I am alive until you are dead, and probably after you are dead.
In Kevin, we trust.
Kevin, what's
No,
your
we don't
defense?
trust.
I
Emily
trust
is
Kevin.
the older Emily in this game, but she is not old, and I'm the washerwoman. So if you want to take me out, it's fine. But I'm a good vote.
I like Kevin.
Okay, it looks like 4 votes to put Kevin on the block.
Let's not put him on the block. I like him.
Hey, if we don't kill him, we can continue the bit.
Empath would have gotten a read on Kevin if they had lived. Just
And he's gonna make us all old if he survives. We're all
Glazer,
gonna
slide
be
your hand
old.
first.
I'll nominate CJ.
What is your reasoning?
Noble Pings or Sethaba, Nelly, Serbuitar. I doubt the demons in them, and if Scurry Star Pass, then they Star Pass to one of them. But I don't know, that red kind of genuine, the Empath 0. So this is a demon candidate to me. There's a Saint Clan we can't kill, so I don't know. Let's just start chopping away.
CJ, what's your defense?
So, Noble doesn't necessarily get demon, right? It could be any evil player. Also, I am washerwoman confirmed, so let's not do this, actually. That's also not a bit or a lie. Washerwoman approached me, cold called my role, so I'm probably the worst execution for today.
I can acknowledge that. That is true.
Did he also cold call me?
Pertinent.
We have a noble who's pushing on their pings when it includes a recluse. Maybe we should kill the noble instead.
It'll take 4 votes to put CJ on the block.
I'm actually not pushing on my pings at all. Like,
yeah, I believe CJ was outside of the pings, is why they were
I'm
pushing on them.
people outside of the pings because I'm going to get 2 good players.
Okay, fair.
1 vote's not enough. Nominations are still open. CJ.
I'd like to nominate Easta.
Okay, what is your reasoning?
She's old.
Damn.
Issa, what do you have to say for yourself?
But wait, that was the joke bit. But also, I don't know anything about Emily. Haven't heard anything about her claims. I have a lot of other tokens on the Grim filled out. So this is a potential demon candidate for me.
You're 4 years older than me. Run the vote.
Shit.
It's true, I am.
God damn.
Just for that?
It's like 4.
Just end me now.
I'm going to respect your elder and vote for this.
4 votes is
Whoa.
exactly enough. Eastet is on the block. Nelly.
I'd like to claim Slayer and shoot Kevin the Unwise, please.
Okay, what is your weapon of choice?
Emily. Either of them.
I was going to say, you're going to have to pick. Okay, either Emily.
Emily smacking Kevin.
You have like, you made like Emily nunchucks. There's like a chain between them. Anyway, it's ineffective. Nominations are still open.
I'd like to nominate CJ, please.
CJ has already been nominated.
Fuck.
For what it's worth, guys, I'd
It
prefer
sounds like
not to
a
die.
minion trying to lift off the demon.
Yeah, cool.
Gonna end the day in 10 seconds.
Kevin is CJ. That's the pair.
What pair? Is there a chef one?
If that's
5,
the pair, I would have shot
4,
CJ because Kevin's
3,
confirmed it's CJ.
2, 1. Eastet has been executed by town. It dies. Congratulations. You get to go to sleep. See you tomorrow.
The forever.
I thought they were saying that it was gonna be congratulations. Good has won.
Come on, I wouldn't be the demon twice in a row.
At least we lost one.
Oh, you were the
As a demon, I would have taken Fortune Teller because Soldier and Saint are basically the default demon bluffs. Way too suspicious. Yeah, I think you can kind of like, you know, you can go like meta, reverse meta with it a bit. You know, just because Saint is a good demon bluff doesn't mean you should never take it as the demon. You know, sometimes it's like, it's just too good. And it seems like that's kind of what's happening in this game right now. Is that like, they're not really locating a drunk at the moment. And so it's base 2 outsiders. So, where's the other outsider? It's the Saint. The Saint's got to be the other outsider. There's no, you know, Godfather on the script. There's no -1 outsider. So yeah, it's like the big determination they're gonna have to make in this game is, you know, if they're gonna solve Emily as the demon, they've already used their Slayer shot, so they can't do that anymore. I'm not entirely sure why that Slayer took that shot. Shooting into a Saint claim is typically a good idea. That would have ended the game, but now they're gonna have to like solve a world where Emily is the demon and there's another outsider out there somewhere. Maybe they'll think that that's like drunk empath or something like that, and that the drunk empath got like a correct read. But I don't know. It's weird. It's a weird setup they're gonna have to solve for, and it's a small game. You know, they're gonna be waking up at 5 here.
Oh.
All right. What are we thinking?
Well, I can't pick myself because that's who I would love to pick. I'm gonna pick Kevin, the washerwoman. Why not? I think he's good, so I want good players to not die.
Kevin the Unwise. You got it.
Thank you.
Hello, Emily. So,
Hi.
You're taking the Saint claim, Saint Bluff,
Sam.
and then Estet was what, soldier?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, you're running solo here. You did not get Slayer shot, which I guess is that's something.
Awesome. Yeah. I think I'll kill Servitor tonight.
Servitor, you got it.
Yeah.
All right, good luck. Okay, so we'll give Servitor 1 mayor bounce, and we will mayor bounce into Nelly, our spent Slayer. I think the other players have certain levels of sus on them, and I think Nelly does not have sus on them. So I think this is a safe kill. They're also a spent roll, so I think it's fair. That mayor is in the noble ping, so it's possible that Glazer just builds a world where I did show the demon in the noble ping, and I have shown the demon in noble pings before. I don't think it's like crazy to do. So we'll see if town solves for that. Emily now knows that Servitor is the actual mayor because somebody else is going to die. Somebody else is going to be dead in the morning. Somebody that they didn't pick. So we'll see how that goes. Stalling a little bit here for time, just so they can't meta who I'm waking up and when I'm waking people up. That's why I've been delaying waking the monk up. I delay the monk waking up a good bit every night just so that they can know that it's not poisoner. Just so they can, they can't read whether or not it's poisoner or not. That's what I should say. Anyway, let's go ahead and wake everybody up.
That one. That was a vine, I think, actually.
Was it a vine?
They're both old.
Oh, Emily, you just aged yourself so bad.
Good morning, town. Nelly has died in the night.
No!
We're at final 5. This will probably be the last day for private conversations. Give you 2 minutes.
What are you, Sabutiar?
I am not bouncing into the protected washerwoman there. No.
That I am the soldier. I'm not the soldier. I am
You're
the
the
ogre.
cannibal. Oh, you're the ogre. Hell yeah.
Yeah. I don't know if I'm good or evil. And I'm actually feeling a little betrayed because I do pick CJ because we know each other IRL.
That's interesting.
And he
Going
keeps
with the
trying to
third
kill me for
outsider
being
claim.
old. But he's older than me. And he's still around. So
Did you tell him?
I don't know if this is a good play.
no, it's funnier
But
this
we'll
way.
see.
Yeah, fair enough. All right, then. I'm
And he's
good
got
on
a
this other
confirmation
thing.
chain, so he doesn't really.
So we've got Serb is claiming to be mayor, but
Yep.
socially just read a little bit as suspicious.
I actually think Serve reads quite good.
Really?
Yeah, socially.
Okay.
You're confirming CJ, right?
Yes.
Are they a very powerful role? Or?
Glazer is the marionette.
You know how I was messaging you earlier and said I can see who the marionette is?
Yeah.
Actually, that might be telling me I'm the marionette. Shit. Anyways, I guess
Well, I've
it's
been
I agree.
a game
agree, it does
where
hurt the
I
demon's claim.
was the investigator.
I don't know why
who
she did
saw
that.
the marionette, but I was the marionette before,
But
so I don't know.
he had the
But then-
marionette symbol above him. So do with that information as you will, I guess.
No, I think that's because his hand was up, and his hand was marionette.
I think you, CJ, Glazer, and Serb are actually good. And either, I mean, Nelly could be good. If Nelly's good, then I think Seth was evil.
Yeah.
And there's a Scarlet Woman. That's the other world.
Your pings?
There's a
It
Scarlet
was
Woman on the script.
Sethaba, you, and Cerbru Terry. Their neighbor to the left.
Wait, and who was the third one?
My neighbor to the left.
Oh,
The
okay.
Northwest.
Clockwise.
Welcome back, everybody. Welcome to your final five. Kevin the Unwise, I saw your hand first.
I nominate myself because I called Emily old.
Okay.
No!
Don't buy it. Don't do
He's
it.
throwing!
Don't do it, Emily's.
No!
Don't do it.
Anything
He's
you'd like to add, Kevin?
No defense.
No defense. It'll take 3.
Emily's.
Vote in my honor.
No!
Vote in my honor.
I like
He's trying
Kevin.
to throw. Emily, don't.
No!
I
like
have
Kevin.
to.
One vote is not enough.
Okay.
Nominations are still
appreciate
open. Nelly.
Okay, I shot Kevin the Unwise. They are not the demon. The demon is CJ. These two are in a partnership. They are washerwomen confirming each other as the monk and the washerwoman. It's horseshit. We all know it's horseshit. Kill CJ right now, and it's GG's.
Monk. Who are you protecting?
Yeah, so I protected Glazer night 1. I didn't really believe the fortune teller claim, but thought maybe. Protected there, or not night 1, night 2, right? First night I could protect, and then last night I protected Kevin because I believe Kevin is a good player, and I don't want good players to die. Those have been my 2 protections so far.
They've been protecting Kevin. They're in a loop.
Once.
They're in a loop with each
Well,
other.
CJ was not the first
Wait,
person I spoke
hold on.
to. I
Let
talked
me-
to Seth first.
So also,
Can
according to
confirm.
what else is on the Grim, there are 2 other roles that aren't the washerwoman seeing me, who I have no reason to protect at night. It'd be beneficial and good for them to actually be targeted. I don't trust Nelly, who's been pushing on me, so that left Glazer and Kevin as my other options. So it was literally 50-50% chance of picking someone to protect. That made sense for me.
Just real quick, for Seth and for Kevin, for both of you, I'm not actually disputing that Kevin thinks that they're the washerwoman, nor their washerwoman pings. Those could totally be valid in a marionette world.
Okay, Glazer, what do you got?
Yeah, I track CJ's logic. Like, if you know there's a confirmed player on the board, you protect them, especially if they got a Slayer shot. So I'm not too stressed about that. I'm thinking I'm probably killing the Saint in final 3. I can get out of the tunnel. I can be talked out of the tunnel. I'm gonna assume Sebru Itar is probably evil in my noble pings. Like, I think it's a good play. Like, you throw the recluse in to cast doubt on the noble pings. I don't know if they're the demon though. That's the problem, unless they've been star passed too. So like, I'm down for whatever. I'm down to kill CJ.
Down for whatever.
Dude,
I see a lot of hands.
Glazer, you're talking about a world where you pinged off the recluse and an evil player in the same world where the recluse doesn't ping off the empath. Like, come on, dude. Come on.
Yeah. Very much on
Scurry,
the same.
real quick.
Yeah, very much on the same train as Nelly here. Glazer's pings to me are quite obscure, with the Empath Zero sat between 2 other players in the noble pings. I'm actually quite happy with the washerwoman confirmed corner over there. If they're left in the final 3, it's one of them. We have a 50-50. I guess you could remove one of them now, but I don't think it's necessary. I also socially trust Serb in the noble pings. I think if there is an evil in the noble pings and the recluse hasn't misregistered, it's one of Nelly or Seth and not Serb. And I'm not killing the Saint. I think Glazer's a good kill today.
Okay. I'm gonna say last call for nominations. There's a lot of talking.
Yeah, I would like to nominate.
Go ahead.
I'd like to name Serb. Nominate Serb.
Go ahead. And what's your reasoning?
I think we've hit on a lot of it already, so I don't want to rehash it. To be honest, with their claim, is not something I want in the final 3 when we also have a Saint claim out there. I don't think we're going to get that win condition. So I think this is one of the better executions for today.
Okay. Serb, what is your defense?
Okay, my defense is I'm the mayor, and we'll see how this goes. But I think I seen Glazer as the marionette. Just send that information out there. I could be wrong. I could be the marionette. But as far as I know, I'm the mayor. Whatever happens from here happens.
Okay.
Mad pertinence.
Go.
What the way he's saying that he thinks that he's seeing Glazer as the marionette is because Glazer's hand earlier was marionette, and
all I'm saying is I seen Glazer as a marionette.
All right.
So
are you saying that I'm evil with you?
I'm saying you're evil with me, even though I don't know if I'm evil. I
Glazer.
All right, I'm running the vote.
Look who just put their hand up, dude.
Send it.
Yeah, you want to talk about marionettes? It's Kevin and CJ,
Kevin.
dude.
Kevin, you know
They're
who
the
I am.
most fucking marionette couple in the history of marionettes. Are you guys shitting me?
Last call. Glazer.
You're just
I don't
wrong.
know. That's not the demon. I nominate CJ.
What's your reasoning?
Let's go.
Oh, fuck it. I don't care if you muck protect someone at this point.
Okay.
I mean, it's not helping good win this game, and it'll be resolved at the end, and I'm content with that.
Okay. It's like 3 to tie, 4 to execute.
Come on, somebody.
I kind of think you're good. I am
Scurry.
so huddled that
Scurry,
it's
stand up with me, brother. Nobody. Yes. Yes, Seth.
Ooh, what a lift.
Let's go.
That was an insane lift. Oh,
So
God.
I just want.
I love a good lift.
I want to point out who are the people trying to get that tied. Like it wasn't like that was Glazer, Serb, Nelly.
No, CJ. I was explicitly not looking for a tie. I wanted to kill you.
I'm gonna end the day in 10 seconds.
Cream the
Also, Glazer
I
just
think that was
a noble thing. That's what's so funny. It was all the
5,
noble things and Glazer.
4, 3.
This is a
2,
great
Yikes.
kill.
If I'm your Mario, I'm never gonna trust people
CJ has
again.
been executed by town and dies. Let's do a grim reveal.
Let's
Some other
fucking
night.
go.
Not tonight though. Not tonight
I
though.
kind of thought that. I kind of thought CJ, if you're the final 3, I think town's executed.
Fucking got him.
I'm
so we left the
confident
mayor
Emily
in the
that it
Saints.
hurts. Yeah, well, yeah, we're gonna have noble mayor Saint 3.
I don't think it's gonna be Noble Mayor Saint.
This is a hard choice, but I think I'm gonna
Big
kill
decision.
Glazer.
We're killing Glazer. Okay.
Yeah,
Listen. Good luck in the final 3.
thank you.
I'm sure all the Emilys out there are rooting for you.
Yep.
Let's bring it home. Do you let a Mayor Imp kill go through here? Probably no. I'd probably still bounce it to Glazer. Glazer is definitely the most fun kill here. This is definitely a situation where, like, the only way they execute Emily here is just, like, vibes. It's just, like, vibes and, like, metagaming that Saint is a common demon bluff, and that's it. There's no other, like, real evidence that's pointing to her. That Mayor has a Noble Ping on them. They're the only player left alive in the Noble Ping. And then they also lifted off of that monk who is real. It's a real monk. They lifted onto that monk who's a real monk and a real washerwoman. And so that washerwoman may be thinking they're in a situation where, like, they're the only good in the final 3 here. Yeah, this isn't a situation. Yeah, the almanac says that if a mayor is overwhelmingly trusted, that's when you should probably kill them. It is, like, a difficult consideration from a storyteller perspective to be like, do I see a potential mayor win here? Like, what is the percentage likelihood here? There's definitely a chance that there's a mayor win that's about to happen, but it's not enough of a chance where I would just, like, automatically kill them and just you know, take away that cool moment. But anyway, let's wake everybody up. Let's say hi to our final 3.
If you're good, then, like, you'd be wanting to probably push on Emily more because you're just assuming there's a drunk. I don't know where to place a drunk.
Between you or Scurry.
Good morning, town. I would like to introduce you to your final 3. Glazer has died in the night. So Serb,
I hate that.
Kevin,
Yeah.
Emily, that is your final 3. There are no private conversations. I will open nominations in 1 minute.
Emily, what are you?
I'm the Saint.
Okay.
I know I don't love this role neither, but
Y'all remember earlier in the game?
Oh.
I don't know if I believe the Saint claim or not. I'm starting to believe it now.
Yeah, you know what's fucked up about that, though, is if we do have a Recluse, a Saint, an Ogre, I could easily be the Drunk, which removes the clearing of Kevin. Like, I Slayer shot Kevin.
And not really
Glazer?
don't really have any mechanical way to solve it. I think the easier to solve. I'm living in the two worlds where either Emily's just the demon here and it's not a Baron game, or it was a Scurry Star Pass as Sir Buchuar who's in the Noble Pinks. I think it's a little bit hard. We just don't have the info to really solve it. My gut says Emily's the demon right now.
Hey, I got one thing for you guys, because I literally don't think there's any mechanical way to do this. Scurry died before they got a read on Kevin. I don't know.
So I am the washerwoman. I immediately went to Seth, said he was part of the ping. As soon as he said he was an outsider, then I went to try to talk to CJ. CJ was in conversation all day, so I messaged CJ overnight and was able to confirm Monk without him telling me his role.
That makes sense.
Okay.
Why are you alive then?
Nominations are open.
Because you've been trying to.
Because you put sus on me the whole game.
All right, then let's just go for the fucking mayor win then, because obviously Glazer was a mayor bounce in that case.
No. I think the mayor's evil.
I think the mayor's evil too. I don't believe the mayor.
I just want to kill Emily. Like my dead vote is going exclusively to Emily.
If you think it's Emily, then go for the mayor win.
Exactly.
It doesn't just because if Emily's the demon, it doesn't
Why
mean that
can't it
Serb
be
is the
Emily
mayor.
and the mayor?
Serb could be the minion.
I think that does that work with your noble information, Glazer?
Yes. Sir Buchuar is in the Noble Pings. Emily is not. If you believe Scurry, there's an impasse 0 at the top of the Grim, so the evil team would have to exclusively be Emily and Sebutar, or Emily and Eastet, the Emily's together. So
right, whatever. I don't have a vote anymore. I'm done contributing.
But then in that same world, Glazer, it has to basically be a Baron world, in which case Emily exists.
Second call for
So
nominations.
Emily's not even. I think the mayor's the best bet here.
Oh my gosh. No shot.
Kevin.
Kevin nominates Emily.
Okay, what's your reasoning?
What Glazer had just said. That I think that the Saint is always a suspicious claim. She's been very quiet all game, which I think is typical of a demon. And I don't want to go for a mayor win because I don't believe that Serb actually is the mayor, but I do think that he's a minion.
Okay, Emily, what's your defense?
Makes sense. I hate being mayor because this is what happens in Final 3 if I'm not dead by now, but I get why you think I'm evil. Just do what you want, Loki.
Okay, it'll take 2 to put Emily on the block.
Can we get a third? CJ? My God.
2 votes is exactly enough. Emily's on the block.
Game.
Emily, you should nominate Serb.
Yeah, I would vote on Serb. That's the only other
Were you the
person.
spy, CJ?
I can see them, either one of them being...
Unless Kevin's the spy and Glazer's the demon.
Don't fucking do it, y'all.
Emily nominates Serb.
Oh, God.
I see how this is.
What is your reasoning?
Someone said Emily should nominate Serb.
Okay. Serb, what's your defense?
My defense is I'm the mayor, and top 3 we can win. But Emily claims Saint, so does that mean we lose if she's voted out, regardless, or
No.
No, she's.
We would need to have a tie for your mayor to go into effect. We can't have anybody on the block.
I don't like how there's 3 people voting.
Yep.
Like right off the bat.
Well,
I think those
I'm saying my vote at the time.
and Imp
Yeah,
Anyway, It's like 2 to tie, 3 to execute.
Yeah.
Sir,
Did
I,
they pick an evil player? Like CJ.
I imagine Emily. I imagine Emily has told them both that they're the marionette. So
Yeah, I feel like we
Jeez,
lost.
dude.
There's three. There's three. It's the
Votes is a
Oh,
lift.
bless.
imp and the
Why didn't we
sidekicks.
vote?
It's the imp and the
I
sidekicks.
explained.
Sir, would you like to nominate Kevin?
Nominate a dead
No,
body.
I believe in
Nominate
Kevin.
a dead body, please. We can try to get.
You could
3.
also nominate a dead body.
Genuinely.
there's nothing to be done. There's nothing.
No, yes, there is. He can get a tie and get a main
No,
win.
We don't have the votes.
Kevin. Serve nominates
Yes, we
Kevin.
do.
Serb nominates Kevin.
Serb
What is your
nominates
reasoning?
Kevin. I hope to tie this because I think if we tie this, we can get a mayor win.
Okay, Kevin, what's your defense?
I mean, I'm the washerwoman, so I don't have any defense other than that.
We
Pertinent.
can tie this.
Pertinent. If you are good, watch the hands. If evil rises up, one of us drops down. One of the Scurry, Servitor, and Kevin. And if they don't, then we just make sure all 3 of you vote this because evil
the vote.
absolutely voted on Servitor.
Yeah, it's
Oh, we
3 to
do
tie,
have the
4 to
votes.
I
execute.
think all 3 evil voted.
We have the votes.
All right, Kevin, we need your
If you
vote.
if you vote,
You want me to
Kevin,
We
vote?
need your vote. Kevin, we need your vote. Thank
Okay.
let's fucking go, Mayor win. Come on,
There are no more
Come on,
nominations.
Merwin. Come on, Merwin.
eat it, Emily.
Nobody's executed. Nobody dies. And the game is over.
You villain.
My congratulations to the good
Let's
team.
go.
Come on!
Yeah.
Baby,
Well,
for the
I'll be
mayor win.
damned.
And their mayor win
Let's
off of the fucking
go.
skin of their teeth.
Yes.
It came down to the very last vote of the game. So yeah, this game, interesting setup here. We had a noble
So we had the demon on the block.
that I put the mayor in the ping. I also put the recluse in the ping as the evil player. I also put the slayer in.
Brutal.
We had an empath that got a 0 ping off of the recluse, which I thought was interesting.
Love that.
And then we also had a washerwoman confirming a monk. And we also had Team Emily of our imp and our marionette. Estet was the ogre.
Wow.
So that was your second outsider.
Marionette ogre is tough.
Did have an Emily Chef one.
You want to take a guess who I picked?
Who?
Emily.
So it didn't matter. I was like, okay, I'm playing you no matter what, I guess.
That's so.
I mean, at least it
tough.
worked out.
It didn't work out.
But it almost did, and that counts for something.
Yeah, I mean, you guys were.
But
I mean, it was
Marion-
1 vote. You're 1 vote away from. I mean, because you lifted off the demon.
Oh, that's tough.
I didn't know how CJ was good with that. I thought CJ was the poisoner or the spy or something, and Emily had picked him.
Or sometimes people are just telling the truth.
Marionette Ogre is so hard to solve for, though. Just
Yeah,
Mario in general.
I trusted the washerwoman monk claim. I just socially Serb read so good. And I had a conversation with Kevin where I was like, I think they're just the mayor. I'm going to save my vote for the mayor win.
Yeah, I'm glad I ended up trusting you in the end there.
Give it. Hey, listen. In my defense, giving the washerwoman the ping of a player who's sitting next to them is some fucking, in a marionette script. That's a
No, that is funny.
That's a
That
little
was-
bit.
I mean,
shady.
yeah.
There's a lot of players going to
Yeah.
their neighbors in that game.
Also, can I just say I'm a little mad that Kevin the Unwise did outlive me? Thank you.
You died of old age.
Oh,
I'm sorry.
man.
GG's everyone. Have a good night, old Emily and young Emily.
Yeah, GG's
God.
everybody.
Yeah.
I
do.
You guys are
I gotta
so
go for
mean.
tonight. I
All
gotta
right.
go spend
It's
time with
past my
boyfriend.
bedtime since I'm
Yep.
so old, so I will
Yep,
also
I'll see
be
you guys.
vacating.
Thanks for playing.
Likewise, I'm about to dip.
All right, see you, Emily.
Good game, everybody. Great job.
GG's.
Good game. That was fun. That was stressful as hell trying to. People.
Yeah, that'll probably be the our last game of the night here. Thanks everybody for watching, hanging out. Go ahead and could do a raid for somebody. Not sure how many viewers we're at right now. We're at 3 viewers. I'll shoot a raid over to somebody. Same time next week, of course. Catch you then. Oh, the Grim is like just started, so shoot some folks over to them.
Mayor win.
Tough stuff.
Yep. Thanks for playing, guys.
Well, it was
Same
pretty
time next week.
close.
It was very
Later.
close.
Cool. That's it. Peace out, everybody. Check to make sure my car's still there.